Training aids, are they good for the game of golf? Are they good for you as a student? Yeah, generally they are. Teaching is a very difficult thing to communicate feel. As a golfer trying to make the club move through different speeds and all kinds of motion, it's hard sometimes to reproduce that unless you've got something to help you. Now, let's not go tin cupish and have 14 contraptions all over our body, but in isolated cases, one thing sometimes can be a very good aid. So I've got one of the newer modern training aids going on. And what this one's designed to do is to address basically the path of the downswing. How many times have we heard the TV announcer say, well, he came over the top of that one? Or we've often heard tigers say, oh, I got stuck underneath on that one. Well, all that means is I got the club too much over the plane, or getting stuck means I got too far under the plane. So with this training aid on, I can now basically get caught. If I get the club trapped underneath, I'm going to run into this arm and I'm going to get feedback that says don't want to do it. So I've got an incentive to get the club in front of my body, and that's kind of the theme of this tip here. How can I get the club in front of me coming down? Now I just turn so I can feel the club coming down. Now for those of you who are stuck, that's where this is positioned. Now more people probably have the club coming over the top. How do you break that chain? Well, you get the left hip to fire. You get the legs to run a little bit ahead of the arms, and that's what drops the club more tight to the inside. So whether you've got to get the club in front of you coming down, or let the left side go so it's clearing out of the way and the club gets more in front of you coming into impact, both of these things are good. So this training aid's a good thing. This one gives you the feeling for how the club's got to get in front of you coming down and let your body go ahead and freely release it. So be creative. Try a training aid that works for you. This one's great if you're having the club either stuck or coming over the top. Aloha.